Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky III. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we entered a star door, or a side story door, which is star, with Zane, the one that we found here in Golden Road, Silver Road, in the Golden Road area, of course. After we finished up with that, with the story of that door was how Kilika came to the position of director. Well, there's an information agency in the Republic of Calvert now, and she took a leading position in that I can't talk. My brain just it freezes when I want to talk. It's awful. Sometimes it's awful. I hope you know what I mean. You should have watched it anyways. But right now, what we're gonna do is continue onward into the fourth plane. Do not dare. No, don't you dare step in there. And here's the entrance to the next plane. I know the pattern will change up now. So yeah, we won't know what kind of space that's going to be until we step inside, though. Oh, what kinds of scary fiends will be there? Let's make sure we're good to go before we keep going. Yeah, let's make sure. Okay, we're good. Entrance exam results. 22 out of 36. Alright. And for 33 of those years, I hated that damn place. He snapped between chewing cuts of lamb. After swallowing, he added, "Who's going to run it? I sure ain't, and you're no carpenter." 22 out of 36 at 2 minutes into episode 35? I think so. 10 minutes into the episode, I would not have known. I wouldn't. Entrance what? A letter to Chloe Rins informing her that she has passed the Jenis Royal Academy entrance examination. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Yeah, that does it. Alright, we're not gonna go to plane 4. We're gonna go back to Hermit's Garden and take Chloe with us. There's gonna be a fight. I assume there's gonna be a fight. Because the last sun door I entered, there was a fight with Tita. It was a rough one. Take Tita out, put Chloe in, okay. Equipment. Well, you sure are going to take the Crimson Eye bag. Sorry. Silver earring is not going to cut the mustard. That's pretty good. That's pretty good equip. You take white bracelet. Titanium suit. Trekking gear. Gaia grease are much better. I knew that. I did that on purpose. Yin Yang is pretty good, but is it that good? What do you have, Chloe? Mind 4, HP 2, AP 2, heal. It's better than heal. Yin Yang. You get EP as high as I can get. You take all the good stuff from him. I have EP cut 3 somewhere, right? Yeah, you have it. How'd you end up having EP cut 3 and not the good stuff? And how did I come across range 2? Who had that equipped? I can't craft it, and it's really good. So I don't know how I got my hands on that bad boy. Ah, Chloe, why are you so good, though? That's a blue circle. Did heal have dark? Yeah, heal had time on it. Not that I want it. What other blue quartzes do I have? Just HP. I would like send on her. Just to give her the ability to cast something except for TR. Something to boost herself if she gets into combat and she's all alone. Which I assume is what's gonna happen. I don't know. Oh, physical's probably gonna cut the mustard, isn't it? But what for? For EP3? No. For EP cut 3? No. For range 2? No. For cast 2? No. Yeah. Bit of a pickle, huh? It's a bit of a pickle. I'm gonna restore everything and then we're gonna do that door. This is probably gonna take like 80 minutes, which is cool. It's a moon door. Proof of her scholarship, here it comes. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Only then shall the door open. Open the door? Yes. Moon Chamber. The second one I ever entered. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. No fight. Spring came. But it took far more time doing so than the average year. Jenis Royal Academy. One by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world as if reluctant to their long slumber end. And with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Jenis Royal Academy set foot into its grounds slightly later than her peers. Well, here I am. Okay, I can do this. Oh. So that's our famous transfer student, huh? Oh, a hawk? Nah, seems more like a falcon. I'd sworn to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I'd had enough of being restricted in how I live. I'd had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life by myself. That was my resolve, and I intended to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Social Studies Classroom, first year, joint class. Settle down, I've got someone to introduce to you all. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Rins. She's going to be studying. Oh, social studies. Apparently, you'll be with me then. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Chloe Rins, and starting today, I'll be the first year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm still an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble in the coming days and weeks. But I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school. So I do hope we can all get along. I sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of year. I wonder if she's from a rich family or something. She sure looks stuffy. She sure sounds stuffy, so it would fit. She's obviously got some kind of special circumstances to be enrolling in May. Excuse me, but could I ask a question? Where do you live? You're from Liberal, right? Yes, I'm from Gransel. Do you have any hobbies? Not especially. What? For reals? That's kind of boring. Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I suppose I could say making sweets, but I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby. Isn't the entrance exam for transfer students supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took? No way. That was nuts as it was. You must be quite smart. Okay, class, that's enough. I'm sure you must all have things you want to ask our new student, but they can wait until after class. Go and take a seat, Chloe. There's plenty of, you can take plenty of seats here, but they're all, you have to take the one in the back, near Mickey. Yes, ma'am. Alright then, time to get started with our lesson. If you would, open your textbooks to page 23. A mysterious transfer student. Now, there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. 2 weeks passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the students' interest in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up, and she was soon the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her, how smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to nerves, and that she would naturally ease up over time, but the reality was somewhat different. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Oh, glad I attended class today. We ended up having the talk. Class. Come on, Monica, it's time for practice. Coming! Oh dear, did everyone go home already? I haven't handed out all these printouts yet. Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I could volunteer? Nah, no time like the present. Sorry, that would have been my reaction. Nah. No, it wouldn't have been. Miss Viola, is there anything I can help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I'd feel a little bad asking you to help with me with it. Huh. Well, if you insist. Of course. Miss Viola handed a pile of printouts to Chloe. Could you go and hand these out to all of the social studies students then? One each. They're rather important too, so try and see that everyone gets one. I'll get to work right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon. Let's see. Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. No wonder she wanted these handed out right away. I might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go and speak with the ones who have gone to their respective clubs, as well as those who have returned to their dormitories. Okay, to work I go. Not I, we. All right, I'm gonna sit down comfortably now. Evidently, I still have to do inputs, so I might as well just lie down a little bit in my chair. Okay. Off we go. Do you really intend to leave all your notes here? Really? I had no idea. Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of land mass and all. Just traveling on foot isn't going to cut it. You need a more effective means of transportation. Excuse me? Oh, Chloe, hello. Can we help you with something? Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted me with the task of giving printouts to all of the social studies students. Chloe gave Roy and Thelma a copy of the printout each. Hey, it's a list of all our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. Not at all. I apologize for intruding on your conversation, too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day. Oh, right. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, though, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. Yeah, but talk to them more. I can't tell you exactly where all the other social studies students could have gone, but, well, it's about time for club activities to start. I think you're fairly likely to find the ones who've joined clubs there. You're probably right. Thank you for the advice. Oh, it was nothing. I should probably be thinking about heading over to the club practice myself. I think everyone's ready to start. Oh, I can fit through there. Did you know that Roy is from Calvert? So he knows all kinds of interesting facts about the country that I wouldn't have the chance to hear otherwise. It's fascinating. Alright, hug the right. Nothing here. Doing good. Natural Sciences classroom. Patrick, in my experience, Leo's observations are always worth keeping a close eye on. I can't believe he was able to work out the properties of this material from so little data, but that's just what he does. He didn't rely on guesswork either. His evidence for his beliefs is sound too. I really do look up to him. Leo's observations are always worth paying attention to. He really never stops amazing me. Who is Leo? We're gonna find out. Quiet in the halls, student council. I did not mean to talk to that. Reina, it's almost time for our club to decide on a new captain. Personally, I'm backing Felicity, naturally, but she doesn't seem to have any interest in the position, unfortunately. I'm not gonna let that stop me, though. I'm sure I can think of something to change her mind. We know these two. Felicity doesn't seem to have any interest in becoming our club's new captain. I'm not gonna let that stop me, though. I'm sure I can think of something to change her mind. Excuse me? You aren't a social studies student, are you? Sorry, but no, I'm a natural sciences student, actually. Ah. Oops. I see. Sorry for troubling you, then. You're Chloe, right? I've heard all kinds of rumors about how smart you are. My name is Felicity Barron. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard all kinds of rumors about how smart you are. Ah, I wish I could be more like you. Yeesh. That's not good for your self-awareness. For your self-consciousness, if you just are jealous of someone else all the time. Not that I'm one to preach, but, you know. Ah, Chloe! How are you doing? Have you settled in here yet? Well, I'd like to think so, yes. By the way, thank you very much for your help during the enrollment process. Thanks to you, I was able to begin my new life here without any problems at all. I'm just glad to have been of assistance. If there's anything else you need help with, you need only to ask. I'll do what I can. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much. I actually saw the current student council president here not long ago, too. Ha! He was so mature for someone his age. Humanities classroom. They play Cards Against Humanity all the time in there. Bad joke. It's a bad joke. A meeting is going on in the faculty lounge. I should probably keep away to avoid disturbing them. Too polite. You're too polite. Dean!
Oh, hello there, Chloe. Are you finally feeling to get used to life here?
Sir, I want to thank you again for permitting me to transfer here on such a short notice. I really...
Chloe, you undertook our official transfer student exam and you passed it. You needn't feel at all indebted to me or feel as though you're being granted special treatment.
If you say so, sir, thank you.
I don't believe you've been given a full tour of the academy facilities yet, come to think of it. If there is anything you need explaining to you, be sure to ask the student council. I'm sure they will be only too happy to help.
Thank you, sir. I will bear that in mind. Ideos help us. Where is that loser? I would have thought we'd have found him by now. Lucci, I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. Stop your whining, you! I bet you've secretly been slacking off with your search the whole time, haven't you? I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitness reports of him, but us running into him, it's not happening. Why? I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. What should we do? I suppose we'll just have to do what we can without him for now. The two of us can handle the majority of the student council's work, but we are going to need his approval in the end, so you two need to keep up the search. Up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right. I'll see you two later. Righto. Well, I guess we'd better get back to work. If we must. Huh, Chloe? What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Well, I'm just helping Miss Viola with some of her work, you see. By going around after classes giving out printouts? You're one model student. I would have turned her down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are gonna be walking around the school for a while because of some other work anyway. So it would be no skin off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted this task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work. No, why do you walk away? So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me? Huh. Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all I've heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could see it that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's sorta... It's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody. Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi and good night is about the most we do, to be honest. I wish I could talk to her normally. Let's. No! Ha! Missed him. Deborah. Oh, I don't think I've seen you here before. Are you a first year? This is the school cafeteria where when you want something to eat, you come right here. Kids your age always have ravenous appetites. So if you want something to eat, don't feel bad about it. Come right along here. Sure. Material archives. No stuff. Boys' locker room. No stuff. A little bit of pornographic magazines, but nothing else. And a 2D instrument here. It looks like someone's getting changed. I should come back later. Currently changing. I can't go inside right now. I should come back later. What? I don't have a sign that says currently changing. That is, that could be a good joke, actually. Student council room. Ah, are you the new transfer student? Yes, that's right. I take it this is your first time coming to this room? There's no need to be so nervous. I'm the student council's vice president, Lucci Zayland. He's our secretary and accountant, Leo. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome to come here whenever you like. Huh. She's so pretty. My name is Chloe Rins. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure's all mine. Your academic life here probably isn't going to be all smooth sailing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try and enjoy yourself. I believe in you. Thank you. I can't solve all the problems you'll encounter during your time here as a student, but if the student council's president causes you any trouble, that's another story. Come and let me know right away. I'll deal with him. Thank you. That red-haired boy couldn't possibly be the student council president. He couldn't. He couldn't. If you happen to encounter the student council president, inform us at once. That fool is highly dangerous. If you sight him, don't attempt to approach him. Inform us at once. No, that can't be possible. All right. Hi. Oh, it's you, Chloe. You haven't seen a really slovenly looking guy around here, have you? A slovenly looking guy? I don't even know what that word means. That's a no then. Trust me, if you'd seen the guy I'm looking for, you wouldn't need to ask for clarification. Where could he be? If he's not around here, then... Huh? He is such a nightmare. The guy just loves toying with us. He couldn't possibly be the president, though. Why are you hiding in the corner? You're that new student, right? What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. I'm bored, so I'm just taking it easy for now. What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. But have a partition or whatever I'm giving out here. Academy Auditorium. Riegel. Oh, I recognize you. You're the new first-year transfer student, Chloe Rins, correct? Yes, I am. I'm Riegel, a third-year humanities student. I also serve as the captain of the fencing club. If you're at all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and watch us practice. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for your offer, though. Heh, just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia. It's all about time for the other members of the club to come in and start practice. So if you're at all interested in fencing, by all means, stay and watch. I wish. No one. Is that you, Monica? Finally, we've been waiting for you, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made the mistake. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was the one who made the mistake. Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She's kinda slow on the uptake at times like these. Did you need something from us, though? We're gonna start practice soon, so we can't hang around and talk long. Oh, I see. Still, I'm relatively sure that Clara is a social studies student. This doesn't really seem like the best time to be intruding on them. Maybe it would be best for me to excuse myself now and come back later? Oh, I know. You came to watch us practice because you're thinking of joining the club, right? Awesome! We'd be stoked to have you as a member. You might want to let her speak before busting out the confetti and streamers. Seriously, just ignore her, Chloe. If you don't, we'll be here all day. We really do need to start soon, though. So, can you make whatever you need, quick? Oh, sure, sorry. Well, I came here to deliver this, that's all. Chloe handed Clara the printout.
Ah! Oh, God! Oh, good Lord, brain! Why? Oh. It's a printout. Gee. It's a printout, not a print dude. Print dude is good too, though. Good Lord.
From now on, it's print dude. Alright. It's pretty good, though. Gotta take a sip of my tea now. That's a little embarrassing. Well, that's a noise I didn't want to get out of there. I scratched the microphone with my cup because it has a horn. Well, you'll find out at some point why my cup has a horn. Alright. Printoot. Well, brains can fart too. That's a thing. Ah, this is all you were here for. A credits list. I got my hopes up for nothing. Ah, boo. I'm sorry about that. But yes, that was all I wanted, so I'll let you go ahead and start practice. Oh, thanks. She's kinda weird, right? She's the mysterious transfer student everyone is talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal. Ah, that's her, huh? I wish she'd stayed and joined the club. Let's stay and join the club. Oh, did you decide to stay and watch club practice after all? You'll be more than welcome. We've got another member coming soon though, so just sit tight, okay? You're not currently in any clubs, right? If you do want to stay and see what we get up to, you'd be welcome to. This is probably the perfect time to get a look. Monica sure is taking her time. I wonder if she's still busy getting changed into her uniform. As soon as Monica arrives, we're going to be getting right to work. If you do want to stay and see what we get up to, this is probably the perfect chance. You'd be more than welcome. That change of scenery kinda... That's weird. Girls' dormitory. Alice, Lucci sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She's here as an exchange student from the Principality of Remiferia to the north. I wonder if all the girls there are as pretty. I sure wish I was. Well, if you were, you'd probably get a picture. Or a portrait. Huh. And a second line of dialogue, too. You better go swimming like 2-3 times a week for a year. Alright, I'm not just gonna stop that right now. I don't care much about looks. Ah, I love this melody, although this episode is gonna have, it's gonna be lengthy, and lengthy episodes have a high probability for me to not work with my current recording or my editing software, and then I have to use my old editing software, and then I happen to come across desync, and I cannot sync myself with the music anymore on a 1 hour and 20 minute long episode, so yeah, problems arise. So I might not want to hum so much, sorry. Boys' dormitory. Logic. I know you. Chloe Rins, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving a printout to you by Miss Viola. Chloe handed Logic a printout. Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. What? Joint classes seem to be worth an awful lot while we're in first class. Wait, physical education is worth 5 whole credits? Ideos, help me. I suppose I should probably leave him alone for a while. Well, if you excuse me. Wait a moment. Yes? No. It's just that according to this printout, our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top. Absolutely. I'll devote myself fully to my studies. A kind of senior student has agreed to lend me some reference books to aid me in my studies. He's in the process of choosing some fitting ones for me this very moment, I believe. I have no intention of not delivering to my full potential during the examinations, and I hope you'll feel the same way. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. The upcoming examinations will be vital to our futures, and I have no intention of being bested by anyone in them. I hope you feel the same way. Dennis, Logic asked if he could borrow some of my reference books, so I'm in the process of choosing the ones to give him. He really is alarmingly dedicated to his studies. Ha, that's not a bad thing though. On the contrary, I think it's pretty great. Which should I go with? This one? No, this one might be a little too difficult for him right now. Caden. There used to be a fountain here, you know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. I mean, it was from the Middle Ages, so it was pretty beat up. I can't blame them for getting rid of it. I just wish I'd drawn it before they did so. It's my biggest regret. There used to be a fountain here, you know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. I really liked it too. Well, draw it from memory, why don't ya? Oh, my nose. Okay. Oh, hey, Chloe. You're sure you don't need any help with that? Really? Really sure? I'm sure. I promise all of these will be delivered, no problems, so don't you worry about me. Well, if you're sure. If you change your mind, though, just come and let me know. It'd be no sweat on my end. You just say the word. Come to think of it, I think that one student who usually hangs around near the old schoolhouse is on the social studies course. Oh. You want me to go to the old schoolhouse? I would not have known. I would not have known. There's a rope hanging there. Why is there a rope? What? Why is there a rope? Is that literally the thing he climbed onto that building with? He went out that window and climbed up on top of the rope? Is he still up there? No, he's not. Who installed that rope? That's not safe. I'm gonna tell you what's not safe and what is. You two are not expected. I'm not allowed. I can't stop myself though. It's so good. The music in this game's just too good. Anton. Hey, Ricky. Why are we here? Spring has come, and yet in my heart it's still the middle of winter. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Excuse me? Anton and Ricky? They took a trip around the world, or around Liberal at least, in second chapter. Those were students here? Oh, I know you. You're the transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you. Miss Viola told me to deliver this to you. Chloe handed Anton a printout. Huh. Oh, I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated, but here I am redoing the year again. What? I can't believe I have to do my 3rd year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope when I first enrolled here, and now look at me. I'm not sure what to say in this situation. So I better say nothing. I was so excited when I found out I could attend here, and look at me now. I feel like I'm being toyed with at this moment. Fate just has it in for me. Well, tell Aina about it. Hey there, you look like you're in a hurry. Oh, you're looking for social studies students. There is one standing right here, Anton. Personally, I think he made a major mistake picking that course in the first place, though. He's not built for all that work. For some bizarre reason, Anton decided to major in social studies. I told him enrolling in a course where you have to do that much memorization was only going to end badly for him, but he didn't listen. Well, I feel the same way. If I have to do memorization, I'm out. Do. The door is locked. Have we talked to everybody? We must have. Has time passed? No. We were in here. Made a joke about Cards Against Humanity, talked to them. Ah, they're done. Freya. Hey, Chloe. I decided I wanted to join the Academy's music club, but guess what? It turns out that the club doesn't have any members. In fact, it hasn't since last year. So I have to rebuild it from scratch. That's why I'm here talking to Mr. Ratio. Alright, the music club is back in business. Hey, I'm all excited now. You want me to be the music club's advisor? Well, I've certainly got no problem with that, but I know next to nothing about music and instruments. I've been asked to be the music club's advisor, which is fine and all, but I'm totally tone deaf. I'm not sure why anyone would want me, of all people, to be the advisor for a club like this. What's wrong with this schedule anyway? It looks great to me. She seems very busy. Oh wait, I'm actually on an hour short. Oh, I never was any good at these kinds of things. Who was changing? Who are you? Janitor Parks, you came out of nowhere. Hey there, you looking for someone? Actually, there was a girl who came to talk to me not long ago because she'd lost something. You're not looking for her, are you? She went up the stairs if you are. There was a girl who came to talk to me not long ago because she lost something. She might still be upstairs if you're looking for her. No one. No one. You. Girls' locker room. Where could it have gone? Oh, there it is. Whew. Excuse me? Hey, you're the transfer student, right, Chloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. You see, Miss Viola asked me to deliver these. Chloe handed Monica a printout. Oh, it's our credit list. There's so many classes here. Being a second year seems like it's gonna be rough. I'm surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush. Huh? You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year too. We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she's kinda not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that. Huh. There you are, Monica! You do realize we can't start without you, right? Whoops, sorry, I'm coming now. Well, see you later, Chloe. Thanks for delivering the printout to me. Oh, not at all. But I need to keep doing what I can. Maybe I was desperate to cling on to something to keep from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others, but there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Or was it really just stubbornness? In some weird way I can't explain. It was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I tried hard enough, maybe I'd one day stop feeling like I was always running in one place. Huh. Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. Left for me. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. I must have. I'd better go back and get it. Whew. Can I really keep going on like this? So yeah, that transfer student came by earlier. Oh, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. I need to go over our credits list again, too. Huh. I'm feeling kind of tired. Oh. Hey there, pretty lady. You're the student council president, right? Bingo, name's Lecter. Sure is a gorgeous sunset today, huh? Oh, yes it is. So, what are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one thing. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. My hunch was just right on the money. I knew you'd take it that way. As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting it loose or having fun. Well, I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot that I have to yet learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise. Huh. Was that really what you came here to do though? Pardon me? Man, you're too serious! Have you ever tried playing hooky, like ever? At least once? I might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know. Our work's pretty damn easy, too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules. I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him, but I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10 Mira coin. Whoops. After Millie was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over, though. So whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, I think my instincts were dead on. I should probably really be heading back to the dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view's awesome, if you catch my drift. Excuse me! That was the boys' dorm. Ah, boy. This one's gonna be like pulling teeth. Several days later, after classes, the Student Council, an autonomous body run by students for students, run by students for students, responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. And their most important duty of all is searching for their president. He's not here either! Where is that ruffian? I was sure he'd think he got us to come, and he got us and come back. I was sure he'd think he got us and come back to the council room this time. Sure of it. I swear, every time we do manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We've searched the school buildings. We've searched the dorms. Where's left? The shrubs on the grounds? Ah, he's just taunting us now. Get it together, Hans! No, you get it together. Just check that rope behind this exact building. Check the roof. We're gonna find him, and we are going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Huh, Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I'd try and use it productively. Is that lesson prep work? Man, you are so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Ah, yeah, guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lecter around, have you? Lecter? Ah. I'm almost scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No. Sorta. I'm so sorry, so sorry! This is all our fault for not keeping that nut job on a leash. I don't know how I can begin to apologize to you. Whatever you did, we'll be absolutely sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter. So please forgive us. We're begging you. Huh, it's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yes. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. Whew, you nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I thought I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's getting to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thanks, Idios. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker. That's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Johanna. We've lost count of how many times he's ran away from doing his council work in the past couple of weeks alone. Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either out searching for him or apologizing for things he's done. That's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not in our sights, the sooner we find him, the better. If you're thinking we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? Oh, no, nothing, really. But speaking of Lecter, he was sleeping on top of the clubhouse roof not long ago. He was? Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Not at all. It was actually Zeke who noticed him there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell them that. Come on, Hans. We've got some trash to bring in. Damn straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time. See you later. Oh, sure. So that's what he's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, that question he asked me... Was that really what you came here to do, though? There he is! What? Where is he? He was here a second ago, I saw him! And why isn't he here now? Ah, crap! Where'd he go? Ah! Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw anything. Huh? Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who led us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general if we could convince her to help. Yeah, let's go down and talk to her. That was fast. That was fast. Chloe, our favorite person. Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could wring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe he managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide up there, and he was way too far up to be able to just jump down. That does seem strange. So, you know, we were wondering if you might have some idea where he might have gone next. It doesn't even need to be a specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do. Well... They really do seem to need help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. Zeke! Whoa! You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? Oh no, he's more like a friend. Scree! Ha! Ha ha! Gotcha! Zeke, you haven't seen Lecter, have you? He was that solvently boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scree! 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 So you lost sight of him. Scree! Scree! No, it's alright, don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Scree! Wow. He really must be fast if Zeke can't keep up with him. I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by you talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecter right now. You're telling me? You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Lecter. Indeed. Still, if Zeke couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside of one of the buildings. Probably in one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. It just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, the auditorium, the old schoolhouse. It still leaves plenty of places if you ask me. Would you like to help? Would you like me to help you? Really? You're sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. I was just going to go and have a look around some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime. Well, I do feel kind of bad about asking you to put yourself out for us, but you really would be a serious help. I don't think we could wish for better even. You're totally sure though? We wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great, let's get to work then. He's not gonna know what hit him. This is gonna go on for another half hour. I can't. Not right now. For the moment. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm not finishing this side story in this episode. I can't believe it. I'm a scrub. Call me stupid. Call me futile. Call me whatever bad words you can think of. I can't think of any right now because I'm too much of a nice guy. Ha! Alright. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye. Level 10 Chloe, what's gotten into you?